Hey, welcome into the round pen with this mare Sky. And I want to show you today a German Martingale and what it's for and how to use it. And I don't use them a lot. I'll get a horse maybe once a year that I'll use it on a little bit. I don't use them a whole lot, but they do have a particular thing that they'll help you with. And this mare, she's about 4 years old, and I want you to watch her nose. This is her just on her normal thing. She kind of sticks her nose out. And especially when you ask her to trot, watch what she does with her nose. Just throws her nose up and hollows out her back, and she's way out of position. And so I can get her, let me see if I can get her to slow down. I can get her nose down, but in order to do that, I have to drop my hands almost down here by my knees, okay? Well, I don't really want to ride around all day like that if I don't have to, okay? So now she's doing fine because she's learned what she's supposed to do, but she really doesn't want to do it on her own. So let me show you German Martingale. Ooh, babe. And I'll put it on her and show you how it works. And I've said this before, there is no silver bullet. There is no piece of equipment that is going to fix your horse and everything's going to be wonderful and perfect. It just doesn't work that way. Sometimes you can get something that'll maybe help you a little bit, and that's kind of what this is. So I'll get a little closer here and let you look at it. First of all, and you can buy these. You can buy a German Martingale, and they probably cost $200 or $300 if you find one at a tack store, and they're made out of leather, and they'll be a whole lot better than this. This one, I just made them because I don't really need an expensive one. First, you have to have some hooks, and all this stuff you can get at the hardware store, or I think I got it at Walmart. I have 2 hooks in each side of the reins, like that, okay? And then you get 2 pieces of rope, one for each side of the horse. And with her, I had one, and the one I had was too short. The one that I had used on other horses in the past, because she's got a pretty long neck. And so I went and bought some more rope, invested about $12, I think, in 4 clips and a roll of rope, and made another set. Okay, so here's how it works. I'll take these 2 clips and clip them to the front ring on the cinch, right under here. And then bring one rope up, and it's better if you'll come from the inside, and then I'll clip it onto that little ring that's on the reins right there. Then I'll do the same thing on the other side. I'll come from the inside of the snaffle and clip it on this ring here. And the reason you have 2 rings is because you can adjust how much of a tension you want on it, or if you have a horse with a little shorter neck, you can put it there and so forth. So what this does, I want you to watch here, is when you pick up on the horse, the first pull that she gets, especially if her head's up, is going to be a downward pull from that rope. Okay? And then your reins will engage. And these might even be just a little bit long. And it also, if she tries to pull her head up, that rope is going to catch her if she tries to pull her nose or push her nose out. Okay? So now let me get on her and ride her, and I think you'll see a difference in how she carries herself with this Martingale on. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to engage here. There. Okay. All right. So, in order to get it loose, I have to kind of throw my reins forward like this. By the way, the main negative of this piece of equipment is if you have a horse that tends to be a little bronky and wants to hump up or buck, you're in big trouble because you can't pull their head up. This thing is designed to pull their nose down. So you would not ever want to use it on a horse like that. She's not inclined to do that, at least not anymore. And so when I pick up on that rein, that rope pulls her nose down. See, I'm barely touching it. Barely touching it. And if she tries to pull her nose back up, so I don't have to ride around like this, I can kind of keep my hands in a normal position, and that rope on that German Martingale will kind of help remind her to keep her nose down. And that's all it is. Like I say, it's not a silver bullet. It's not a fix-all for anything. See what we get if I trot her off. Okay, so right there, she started to throw her nose up and that martingale caught her. Let me do it again. Same thing she did. She still brought her nose up and her head up, then she brought it right back down. Okay, so I will ride her in this. Ooh. Oh, I usually ride them 5 or 6 rides. You know, just depends on how well she gets along with it. And probably within a day or two, I'll bring it to this second hook where it's quite a bit tighter, you know, expecting quite a bit more of her. And it's just kind of helping her understand what I want her to do.